recipe. Tonight we're cooking hoppin-john. Somebody in California requested us to make it, so here we go. Our first step is we have a bag of camellia black-eyed peas. It's a 1 pound bag. Just going to cut this open, and we need to soak these overnight. So this is the night before. I've got a big bowl of water here. Just mix those up. I'm going to cover this, like I said, and let it sit overnight. This is going to soften up the beans, and they will be ready to cook tomorrow. We've got a lot to do here, so I'm going to get started right away. So first, I have a Dutch oven 6-quart pot here. I've got 2 tablespoons of canola oil, and I'm going to put this on number 6. And I'm going to take 1 cup of my diced onions. And 1 cup of this beautiful bell peppers. There we go. And then a little bit of the scarlet. I'm going to do about 1 teaspoon. I'm just measuring for your sake. So we're going to saute this for a few minutes and wilt the vegetables. And then we'll start putting some other items together. Been about 5 minutes, and I'm wilting the vegetables. I did forget to tell you I put some celery in here. Just 3 stalks of celery, diced up, no big deal. So you can add that later. But I did want to tell you again, we're making hoppin-john. That's Hoppin. Someone in Irvine, California, his name is Dennis, asked us to make this. So I went and looked it up because I had no idea what it was. And so what I found out, it's black-eyed peas. Well, that's what we call it here in Louisiana, is black-eyed peas. So anyway, this is one of Mike's favorite items too. I swear I say that every time. He likes everything I cook. So anyway, let's get moving on this. I have some vegetable stock I had in the freezer from when we made gumbo, and you'll have to check out chicken and sausage gumbo. So I'm going to add that in right now and just let that start to melt, and I'll show you some more stuff in a second. Next, I'm going to add 1 can of original Rotel tomatoes. And then I have about 1 cut up jalapeno, a small one, but these were some sliced jalapenos. Of course, I removed the seeds. I don't want it to be too hot. And I have a bowl full of spices here, and I'm going to tell you what these are. I have 1 bay leaf, so that's going in. I have a half a teaspoon of ground thyme and a half a teaspoon of ground cumin. And then I also have 1 teaspoon of Cajun Creole seasoning. So that just about goes in everything, of course. I'll sprinkle that in, and that smells so good just right there. And now I'm ready to add in our black-eyed peas. This is the main ingredient. These started out in the bowl way down here, and after they soaked overnight, they've expanded. You can use fresh or frozen. I just wouldn't recommend canned because that just beats the purpose. So we're going to give this a good stir. I might add a little more water to make sure everybody's covered here. And then here, let me show you. This is our pork sausage, and like I said, you can either use a breakfast sausage, any of the other sliced sausages, or ham, whatever you want. We like a fresh sausage, and what Mike did last night, we were grilling, so after we grilled some fish, he put these on to grill, so they are smoked and already cooked, so we just sliced them into big chunks. And there they go. Come look over here, Mike. Look at all of this beautiful color. I'm going to add a little more water, folks, just to make sure all this is covered. Then I'll bring it to a boil. I have turned up the stove right now to bring it to a boil, and then we're going to simmer it for an hour and a half on low. That's all good and covered. I'm going to bring it to a boil, cover it, put it on number 3, and we'll be back. Hi everybody. everybody. It's been an hour and a half. The black eyed peas have been simmering. And what I did is I spooned out some of the black eyed peas. And I am smushing them with a fork here. And this is going to help thicken up the gravy. Because I am cooking some long grain white rice here. So we're just about ready to serve. So I'm going to smush this up just like this. Kind of a paste. I'm going to throw it back in there and stir it up. We are cooking up a storm here tonight. Just let that simmer a few more minutes and it'll thicken up while the rice is cooking. Hi, Hoppin' Johns. We're back and we have got some beautiful black-eyed peas and pork sausage here. And I've already plated up the rice. So let's get a taste of this. And we thank Dennis in Irvine, California for recommending us to cook Hoppin' John tonight. And it smells wonderful. You can smell all the seasonings that I put in it. I'm going to top it with a little green onions because I love green onions. And let's give this a taste. It's really flavorful. You can taste the seasonings. The black-eyed peas are really tender. And I want to tell you also, some of the recipes I looked up for Hoppin' John, they had the rice mixed in the mixture. But you can do whichever you prefer. We like it this way where you add the amount of rice you want. So we thank you for joining us on Cajun Cooking TV tonight. And this was Hoppin' John.